We can now make it official. SHE has arrived. A day after revealing to the world that she and Ben Seewald had welcomed their fourth child, Jessa Duggar went ahead on Tuesday and put an end to the suspense. She confirmed both the name and the gender of this precious newborn. The former Counting On cast member, who already shares sons Spurgeon, 5, and Henry, 4, and daughter Ivy, 2, with Seewald, is now the mother to another little girl, linking on her Instagram account this morning to part 2 of her labor and delivery video on YouTube. Jessa announced that the precious child's name is Fern Eliana Seewald. It took a long time to come up with it, too. I feel like the more kids you have, the more names you've used up, you know, the favorites, Jessa explained in part 1 of this intimate video series. And I haven't even always liked the same names from pregnancy to pregnancy. It's kind of changed. I look back on my name list from previous pregnancies, and I'm just like, they don't really just, none of them are just like, wow. So I kind of start from scratch. And Ben too. In part 2 of her filmed birth story, Duggar and Seewald can be walking through the halls of a hospital at 3:26 p.m. on Sunday, right when her contractions were 3 minutes apart. Yes, a hospital. Jessa previously said she would break from family tradition and take this much safer medical step for her fourth kid. About an hour later, we see Jessa in a room with Ben and her doula. After receiving one epidural that didn't work around 6:45, she gets another one 30 minutes later and writes atop the video that she was finally feeling some relief after 14 hours of contractions. By 7:52 p.m., Jessa said she is ready to start pushing. And then, boom. Bam. Miracle, she gave birth to Fern, weighing 8 pounds, 5 ounces, and measuring 21 inches just after 8 p.m. on Sunday. The following day, Jessa and Ben FaceTimed their children to show them their new baby sister and reveal her name to them. At one point, Ivy kissed the camera to show Fern some affection. The video ends with a to be continued as Ivy, Spurgeon, and Henry enter their mother's hospital room to meet the adorable addition. Sure sounds like there's gonna be a part 3. The couple announced in February that they were expecting their fourth child together after Jessa experienced a miscarriage last year. After the heartbreaking loss of a baby last year, we're overjoyed to share that another little Seewald is on the way, they said in a statement at the time. The pregnancy is going smoothly, and both baby and Jessa are doing well. We are so grateful to God for the precious gift of a new life. The kids are delighted, and we can hardly wait to welcome this little one into our arms this summer. No story about any Duggar family members can be complete these days, of course, without mentioning Josh Duggar, who was arrested in April on 2 counts of child pornography possession. In one sense, what can even be said about such a heinous scenario and accusation? In another, how can any relative not speak up amid such a heinous scenario and accusation? Stated Jessa and Ben shortly after Josh's arrest, "We are saddened to hear of the charges against Josh. As Christians, we stand against any form of pornography or abuse, and we desire for the truth to be exposed, whatever that may be. Our prayers are with their family as they walk through this difficult time, truly terrible, and, allegedly, truly disgusting. This moment is all about Ben and Jessa and their immediate family, however. We send them the very best wishes and a hearty congratulations on the arrival of young Fern. She's perfect.